So my friends noticed this, and they noticed that I wasn't completely on this earth, but their first impression was I was just high as shit. So they laughed it off, and at that point I remember my friend's girlfriend looking at me, and everything besides her was blurred, was just completely blurred in black. And I remember her exact words. So I did exactly that. Hey YouTube, people of the universe, Lorenzo Juice here. And after the passing of Fredo Santana, I do want to go into a more serious discussion on the drug that is lean. What is a drug? Where did it originate from? My personal experience with the drug, as well as my thoughts and opinions on why we should eliminate it completely. So let's just get into it.
Dipping on some scissors. Dipping on some scissors.
Okay, so lean is both the combination of a prescripted strength cough medicine, usually containing both codeine, a strong opiate, and promethazine. It is usually mixed in with soft drinks, but the more popular of the choice would be Sprite, hence the nickname the Dirty Sprite. Side effects to this drug, and usually for first-time users, are blurred vision, memory problems, dizziness, nausea, and for long-term users, dental decay, constipation.
What's going on? Man, you got to hurry up. I got to go shit.
Weight gain, urinary tract infections, and even going to the extent of going into a coma. There's also the possibility of an actual death. Actually, even Lil Wayne has been experiencing a series of health issues after a long history of abusing the drug, having multiple seizures in the last several years. So the purple drink originated in Houston around the 1960s, where blue musicians and artists alike wanted to access a level of their imagination that lied within, so they created the mixture of both Robitussin and beer. And as new forms of alcohol became available to the public, the ingredients of lean also adapted and evolved, which is how we went from Robitussin to codeine and promethazine. So lean began to become a social drug, especially in parts of Houston like 3rd Ward and 5th Ward, and even found its way into the hip-hop scene. It is definitely a unique aspect that sets Houston apart from other cities, although that isn't something we should be too proud of. The glorification of lean became eminent when the Screwed Up Click member DJ Screw created a new wave with his innovative sound, and where he had the tendency to slow down beats, a style that is called chopped and screwed. A sound where his members and Houston artists alike would rap over, giving it their own flavor.
If you read the book, you don't watch the next chapter. It's the Poké Flip and that nigga named Shasta. Ballin' at the Kappa, know we looking good. Chunking up the deuce and we represent our hood.
Hey, look, I represent my hood, got more wood than the lumberjack.
And even always emphasizing codeine, promethazine, or any distinction that they were sipping lean within their lyrics.
With a platinum up grill, put it in the screen, sipping on this lean.
And although DJ Screw was only a regional success at the time, there has been an increasing number of rappers paying homage and respects to the influential sound over the last decade.
One time for the homie DJ Screw. Already.
So from one of my negative experiences with lean and why I never attempted the drug again, it was late February of 2016. Me and my friends went to this party, you know, sipping lean,
getting hard,
you know, thinking we were the shit, whatever.
Pruébala, es cocaína.
Anyways, I got a Billy Badass, you know, so I started to chug it. I started to chug the lean, which is not what you're supposed to do. Hence the term sipping lean.
Dumbass motherfucker.
So I didn't feel the effects immediately, but one of my friends suggested that we go outside to smoke a cigarette, so we did. And so while we were smoking a cigarette, my friend pulls out a backwood. We start smoking that. And that's when my existentialism crisis hit. My sense of touch was no longer there, and I began to freak out mentally. But I tried to make the excuse that it was both the mixture of lean and the high together, so I tried not to freak out too much. But at some point I knew I wasn't alright. At some point I knew it wasn't just the high, because this was an experience I'd never had before. I wasn't able to control myself. Everything my friends were talking about was completely belligerent, and I was just having these flashes of black reality, black reality, black reality. So my thought at this time, me trying to still remain cool because I really didn't want to worry my friends, I tried to sustain the little bit of self-control that I had, and I leaned against the truck that was in the back of me. So my friends noticed this, and they noticed that I wasn't completely on this earth, but their first impression was I was just high as shit. So they laughed it off, and at that point I remember my friend's girlfriend looking at me, and everything besides her was blurred, was just completely blurred in black. And I remember her exact words. So I did exactly that. I know, right? Some Get Out type shit.
Sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
It was completely pitch black after that. I remember the murmuring of the words from my friends, saying things like, "Come on, let's get him back to the car, come on." Then the gate being destroyed, and me falling over and then having to use all their strength to lift me back up. And a crowd of people behind us in all the situations speaking loudly. And my friends just saying, "Come on bro, it's gonna be okay," with the sense of urgency and terror in their voices.
Then I was back. I remember sitting in the back seat, leaning my back against the right side door with my legs spread out, trying to recollect my thoughts of what just happened. I tried to think of the reasons that caused this situation, and my mind only landed on two. Me chugging the lean excessively like it was water, and or the drug was laced with something else. After that experience, I never wanted to experience lean again. It permanently put a bad taste in my mouth, and from that one experience, I saw the dangers that lean could cause. Lean is a dangerous drug, and an excessive amount of promethazine and codeine can lead to death. We have glorified the drug to the extent that we seem to have forgotten the negative impact it has put on the culture and the community. DJ Screw, one of Houston's most influential artists, passed away because of lean. Big Mo, the bar baby, who publicly praised the drug within his lyrics, passed away of a heart attack over an apparent drug overdose off of codeine. The legendary Pimp C from the famous rap duo UGK passed away because of codeine as well. You see the trend that is following? All these Houston artists who worshipped this drug within their music have passed away because of it, which can only indicate that the harmful substance isn't something that people should be consuming because of the deadly consequences that can follow after. Artists like Famous Dex, Lil Wayne, etc. have all been rushed to the hospital for abusing this drug, which is why I believe we should eliminate the drug completely. Thanks for watching, YouTube, people of the universe. Stay curious, stay wise, keep the peace. I'll see you on the next one.
It's a pharmaceutical. You get promethazine with codeine cough syrup, and you mix it in your favorite flavored soda. It's not very hard.